Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I am down in my kids' classroom area today, so you will be seeing some of my paintings and stuff. Me and my husband like to collect paintings from like yard sales and things like that. Anything vintage, old school, I'm really into. And I also redecorated their classroom to be like retro nature, kind of like 1970s science room I was going for. So that's the vibes we have here. I haven't filmed down here in months, but I have updated all the decor, so why not show it off? Yeah, I used to have Beauty and the Beast theme down here, but my kids really are scared of the Beast. They never adapted to it. So I felt inclined to remove, I had like Belle in the library, like her reading a book, pictures and stuff, and they are not into, I still have some of my Beauty and the Beast quotes above the doors because it looks like it's written on like an old dictionary papers or whatever, so I thought that was still cool. But yeah, my kids are not big fans of Beauty and the Beast, so I did not want to make it the focal point of the room anymore. So yeah, I'm going to use my Yuletide Tarot deck. Oh, also, I do a nature curriculum. I do Treehouse Schoolhouse. So anyone who homeschools, I really recommend that. That is a really fun nature study. So each week you get a different topic based on the season you're in. So we are in winter solstice. We got to make solstice lanterns as one of the crafts this week, and we have like a bread, like a sun-shaped bread that we get to make, and all sorts of fun poems and crafts that go in line with winter solstice. And like we've done winter birds so far as well. In the fall there was like a pumpkin week, things like that are a lot of fun. I just started doing it mostly in winter though, so I had downloaded like a sample fall one and decided to buy all the seasons because we had so much fun with it. So yeah, if anyone is a homeschooler that is looking for a fun curriculum, I do recommend the Treehouse Schoolhouse Nature Study as a fun addition to your regular curriculum. But anyway, let's get into the reading. So we're going to do a general collective reading here. Okay, we have 2 of Cups reversed and 8 of Candles reversed. So you may be in separation from somebody right now, and it looks like there's not a whole lot of communication. So maybe you've blocked this person, communication is just blocked. Maybe you were having massive issues with miscommunications with this person. So it looks like you are not speaking. There wasn't a whole lot of movement going on here. 10 of Gifts though. So it does, this is 10 of Pentacles. This is coming into a lot of money, having a loving, stable family home. So somebody may have been like interfering with your peace. Somebody may have been causing havoc in your family. We have 9 of Candles. This is the Wounded Warrior card. So somebody may have just a lot of unhealed wounds that they've dealt with. Maybe that's why they have trouble communicating, or this is like something that caused massive communication issues. Okay, the Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So it does look like you're going to come into a stroke of good luck. I'm drawn to the center where it says midwinter. So midwinter could end up being a massive turning point for you. And we have the world reversed. So this is closing out of any cycles. You're at the end of a karmic cycle with somebody. So you've come full circle. It looks like you've learned a lot of lessons with this. 7 of good cheer. Someone may have been heavily keeping you as an option. You may have not, felt like they were choosing you. It may have had to be a, lesson learned here. 3 of gifts, the lightning tree. And Queen of gifts reversed. This is teamwork and working together. Maybe somebody was really trying to work with you. I'm drawn to the stars surrounding her. The star is obviously like healing, wish fulfillment. That's also Aquarius energy. Aquarius season could have been significant. She's got mistletoes on her scarf. Maybe somebody wears a scarf. Or some sort of like head wrap. Also, she's painting here, building like a dollhouse or something of that nature. So maybe someone is an artist. There may be some sort of like collaboration. But this is the tower of this deck, so this is going to be like a chaotic upheaval. Something very unexpected is going to be coming through. And Queen of Pentacles being reversed is there was an imbalance in finances and home life going on here. So you may be trying to like balance out your finances right now. Maybe this person got hit with financial issues as part of their karma for how they dealt with you. Maybe this person only wanted to keep you around for their own personal gain and obviously just to keep you as an option. This person may require a lot of like outside validation to stroke their ego. Then we have Ace of Canes, which is communication and clarity coming in. This could also just be like a personal epiphany you're going to have. Like you may just hit a point where you just have completely figured out what the situation was. You've released this all together. Wow. Then we have the Empress. Someone may be getting pregnant. Maybe it's with a Leo or Leo season. Maybe someone is a Leo. Empress is also Taurus energy though. So someone may have like a very strong, stubborn type of demeanor. Or maybe you're going to actually hit clarity when you realize that this situation in the past was not meant to work out, because maybe you are supposed to give birth to new ideas, new jobs, new actual children maybe were supposed to come into the mix for you. Something surrounding like fertile abundance. It could be, put it where it fits. Obviously, if you're not aiming to have children anytime soon, it may not be an actual child, but it could be like just stable, or also maybe the chaotic upheaval is going to be, maybe you're finding out that somebody else is pregnant. Maybe this person actually got someone pregnant out of one of their other options. So maybe you're going to hit clarity about that. Okay, so I'm going to pull from our Crystal Wisdom Oracle cards. So let's see what advice comes out for the collective with this. Okay. have heart light crystal. Let love light your path. Speak tenderly to yourself and to others. So this is anything dealing with the heart, I always take as like a very loving soulmate energy. Opening your heart chakra. This has roses, so maybe somebody's favorite flower is pink roses, or you're going to receive pink roses in the future. And then we also have blue lace agate. So this is find calm and peace. Let your voice express the truth. And this to me looks like chamomile flowers, which are very calming and soothing as well. So you're going to be stepping into a very peaceful, calming energy in the future. This could be, again, after you have gained your epiphany about this situation. It did feel like this person was bringing chaos instead of peace. So it is good to know that you are going to step into a peaceful part of your life in the upcoming future here. So we have herbal wisdom. Let's see what comes out over here. Okay. Parsley. So purify your body, cleanse your spirit with wholesome energy. Maybe you're going to be seasoning something with parsley soon, and this is part of a recipe. So that could signify that this could be your message, or this could be your message to start using more parsley. And then we have Angelica. So invoke divine protection. Carry Angelica root with you to shield against negative energies. I always am drawn to this because it reminds me of Angelica from Rugrats. So Rugrats could be a symbol for you, but also somebody was coming in with a lot of negative energy towards you, and it wasn't bringing you peace. It was bringing you chaos and a whole mess of negative energy. So if some specific person comes to mind when you watch this, that is the person that this is about. But I'm going to pull some runes. So let's see what past, present, and future energy comes out over here. Okay. So I have this one. This for present and this for future. So I'm going to look them up in the book. Oh my gosh. This one is protection. So this is a sign of protection and a shield. So for the past, the protective urge to shelter oneself or others. Defense, warding off evil, shield, and guardian. Connection with the gods, awakening higher self. It can be used to channel energies appropriately. Follow your instincts, keep hold of success. All right, so in the past, maybe you had guardian angels or somebody protecting you, shielding you from this person. Maybe this is why you were having so many issues with communication or delays. You know, like it might have been protection from this situation. All right, presently, let's look up this other one. Oh my goodness. This one is a symbol of male fertility, gestation, internal growth. Common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, the home. Rest stage, a time of relief of no anxiety. A time when all loose strings are tied and you are free to move in a new direction. Wow. So yeah, there is some sort of fertility energy coming through here where It is a time to create more peace, take rest, family love. So maybe you are really aiming to build a family. And in the future, let's look up this other one. The pronunciations of these I will have to obviously work on because I cannot pronounce them right now. Okay, the results of earlier efforts are realized. A time of peace and happiness, fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy. Hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. The promise of success earned. Life cycle, cyclical pattern of the universe. Everything changes in its own time. Wow, so this again, peace and happiness and fruitfulness. So this is a very fruitful time for whoever is watching and resonates with this reading, because we've got multiple fertility, peace and happiness, and also with this going into Christmas is a couple days away, to start Christmas season with peace and happiness. This is a very nice energy overall. So I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further confirmation this is your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time period where something may shift in your connection. We have Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, the letters X and Q. Bye, I hope this helped.